All right. So last week, I put up this post talking about this mistake I'd made. I'd actually sent a link out via email and via posted up on the blog about an event that Lisa Sasevich was hosting, where she was teaching her teleseminar and webinar model. And of course, I've made that my whole business has been built on the back of doing teleseminars. And so I thought, well, here's somebody like Lisa who's also very successful at this and is teaching this process. I thought, great, let me share that with my audience. But in the first email I sent out, I messed up the link and it ended up going to a PDF file for that particular event, and rather than the registration page. And so I had to send out another email saying, hey, I owe you an apology. I sent out the wrong link. Here's the correct link. And after that, I got a interesting email from a gentleman that was telling me, hey, Kevin, you don't need to feign making mistakes in order to try to promote an event. And I got such a kick out of this. I had to look and see how long he'd been with me and if he'd been opening my emails or not. And it turns out really he hadn't hardly been opening any emails. So he didn't really have that good of a relationship with me, because had he had a relationship, had he been participating in the ongoing dialogue, he would have known I don't do that stuff. I'm just me. I just do my thing. And he pointed out that, Kevin, this whole idea of feigning making a mistake and using it in marketing, it's so overdone in the internet world. And I'm like, you know what? He's totally right about that. It is, a lot of this BS kind of stuff about, just marketing strategies, if you will. And here's the deal. Yes, that you need to understand direct response marketing. You need to use good marketing strategy in doing what you do to grow a business. But the other side of that coin is you also need to be your authentic, powerful, and clear self. Okay. And we've talked about this in the past. I've certainly talked about it on the blog. I've talked about it on coaching calls with clients. And you want, like I said, yes, you need to have good strategy, but you also actually need to give a rip about what you're doing and the people that you serve. Because when you use BS kind of stuff, when you use these ridiculous strategies that kind of, people recognize that. They see through that and they know that you're full of it. And so what you need to do is be your authentic self and just say, hey, just like I did, hey, I made a mistake. Here's the right link. If you want to register for this event with Lisa, here you go. And people appreciate that. And people can recognize when you are being that way. They can also recognize when you're not being that way. Okay. And so my advice to you is be your authentic self. Do what you can do to help the people you serve. Create a relationship with them, because that's what we're here to do, is create a relationship with people where they get to know us, get to find out what we're all about, what we stand for, all of that kind of thing, so they can decide, do I resonate with this person? Do I resonate with you? And that's what this is all about. So hope that helps out, and we'll be in touch again next week. Bye for now.